just about ready to go. And on the hill today, Framber Valdez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. That hit him.
You hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1. Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Okay.
Edwards gets his lead at first with nobody out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. And he hits a ground ball right side. 1 at second. On to first, double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Kicks and fires.
Hey!
That one to first,
No, that's a
but
foul
it kicks
ball.
foul.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
1-2.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just missed.
Ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Two outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball four to aboard.
when you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
First baseman, Matt Mervis.
And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. Back here in Houston, and on the hill in this one, Sandy Alcantara.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. And that's outside. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
3-1.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. And there's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And there's the strike. Man at first, 1 away. And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-2.
On the ground right side. Sends it to first. And they get the out on Alvarez.
Batting fourth.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Christian Walker stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Man at second. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Stays alive. Not close
ball,
with
two
that
strikes.
one. Now 1-2. That's down and in. On the ground, right side, right. Gets it to first, and that's the inning. So the Astros leave one, scoreless after one. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. Valdez back to work. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
So digging in, Davison De Los Santos. Just missed. One out, bases empty. And that one in the air, center field. Myers hauls it in, and there's two away.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
Just about set next for Miami. On the mound in this one, Garrett Crochet. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
No score here in the second. Next off, and there he is down low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Splits the plate, 3-1. That one ripped. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter
And
get
one
his arms
hops off
extended,
the wall, should be extra bases.
Slightly up, slightly
in. And he
in.
starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Go when you fall behind in the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
That kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. So here's Bader now. Clips the corner. 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch
Bader,
two-out
the
double
former
made
Gold
this
Glove
inning
winner,
interesting.
batting second in today's lineup, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. On the ground, Altuve fires over to first, and that is that. Marlins leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next one off the plate inside. Ball one.
Boog, he never moved.
And
He
welcome
never
back
had
to the
time
ballpark.
to.
Bottom of the
That
inning.
kind of
At the
velocity,
plate is the
you prefer
Astros
that pitcher
catcher,
work away.
Yainer Diaz.
Yes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards
Ball
left
one
center
there.
field. Rafaela hauls it in, and there's two away. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli.
Shortstop, Carlos
Singing this
Correa.
righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a left swing and a base hit.
To me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players
So a
up to
man
have
on
a big
base to
game.
start the
Facing
inning.
an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing.
And stepping
But
in
that could be the
is the
difference between a
speedy
line drive
Jeremy
and a swing
Pena.
and strike.
Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Carlos Correa in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
No strike.
Next
Ball
offering
two.
is downstairs. Close
That
one
missed. That's
doesn't
the
get
ball.
the call. And that's ball one. That one
Ball
is
three.
upstairs. Two out, space is empty. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Diaz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And now 2-1.
Full count.
Swing and a ball popped up on the ground. Story. There's one.
He's up.
Back to first. Double
He's got
play.
it.
And that is out number three. Done.
For me, that's one of the toughest
Down
double
go the
plays to
Twins
turn
in
on the
order.
infield.
Now
The
the
first
Red
baseman
Sox
has
will
to
get
get
their
inside,
shot.
create
No
a throwing
score.
lane to
It's
hit that
Major League
middle
Baseball
infielder to
on the
start the
show.
double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Chas McCormick up next for
Back
the
in
Astros.
Boston.
And on the hill here today, Pablo
Outside.
Lopez.
That's out.
What do you got on
1-0.
him, Chris? He's one of those Dave
It's always interesting to
McCarty,
see how he utilizes all of his
Mark
pitches and
Carrion,
how
Ricky
many
Henderson
of those he has a
types.
good
Throw
feel
left.
for on that given
Bat
day.
right.
But he's
Leading
right.
off
It makes
for
sure
the
those
Red
hitters
Sox.
guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the
But you
same
hit
right
right
slot, the
hand.
same
Right
tunnel.
Fastball
And that
the
can
inside
make life
corner
very
for a
difficult
strike.
on his opponents.
Two out, space is empty. Jaron Duran rips one
Leading
to
things
right,
off
and
and
that's a
takes a
fair
strike.
ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
He really shot that one down the
And
right
Pablo
field line and
Lopez will
somehow
deliver.
found a way to keep it from slicing foul.
Tried
One
to
thing
bunt
that was
his way
great about
on.
the approach
And
is
that
head goes
goes
down
foul.
all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Ben Gamble. Swing and a tapper that rolls
Keeps
foul.
the
at-bat going with a foul ball. And
Two outs.
And one in scoring position. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights
for
here.
the K.
Make sure that he
Went
can barrel
back to
up
the
ball.
fastball, and it was effective.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was
Back to
clearly
second.
up and out of the strike
Second
zone, but that's
baseman.
one of the hardest
Alex
things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level,
In the
I
dirt.
can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Lopez, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
Runner at
strike
second,
2 down.
And you won't see the skipper rush to
two.
get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that,
outside.
confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him. That when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through.
Jeffers sends it to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Sanchez on the run.
Bases
Can't get there. This one lands
in the box.
Good battle here. About to be the eighth pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach? And
I think it's very much being able to draw laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's miss.
And now here's a speed throw to outfielder Jake Myers. Outside low, ball 1. That's inside.
No strike.
Two on, 2 outs. That's in there. And now it's even 1-1. That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting fourth.
So 2 down. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Fouled off. Devers off of first with 2 away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to
back.
hit.
It's
much
for the
easier
starter
to
to
do
do
damage
at the
against
plate.
mistakes.
Xavier
That's
Edwards.
not what that pitch was.
Edwards getting to start at shortstop, hitting leadoff
Come
in
today's
today's
game.
And
A
it's a
former
strikeout.
first-round
And
pick
that
back
is the
in 2018.
onto the second from Fenway Park.
A base
No
hit.
score. And a good start to the inning. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started.
Didn't take long to get a result with that at bat. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good.
Watching him track
It's
balls in the
feedback
outfield,
that you
it
had
is
everything
beautiful.
on time and in control from
Swing
start
and
to
a
finish
miss,
with your
and
swing.
that's strike 1.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of
Connor
the pitcher
Norton,
and the
the next
manager
up for
when
the
the ball goes
Marlins.
up in the air.
He
You just
hit into a
automatically
double play
assume
his
that it's
first
an
time
out
up.
every time it's hit in the air.
There's a strike.
Well, here's
Next
a good
offering is
opportunity
fouled
in this
back.
inning to get on the There's one guy scoreboard that I after can that think leadoff of hit who started as a coming third up right baseman. behind him. This is where they
need to get
became
going.
an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals.
1-2.
But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would
Swing and a
imagine
foul
that
out
that's
of play.
all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. You talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball
Once
as
you're
a kid.
ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect him.
Swings and misses, struck him
Clearly
out.
he was in swing
And
mode,
Chris,
but all he
that's
could
a
do was
way to
hope he fouled
neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on
so far.
everyone if he can put the ball in
And
play.
that's
But
in
that's how
there
you
at
do
the
it. Keep him
knees.
off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Altuve. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. Defensive one hit in the inning, but no instincts, not great speed. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
I figured you would get
No
Kotze
score.
into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Back here at Dyken Park, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team.
And they'll
You know,
do it again.
Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central,
Second
they
inning
move to
here,
the
no
AL West.
score. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2
Fights that
strikes.
one away,
Even a
the
good
count
pitch
remains
early in the
0-2.
at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Sanchez makes the grab, one down. One down, base is empty.
Now batting.
Here's the third base job to fight that one. Paredes struck out swinging his first time.
This guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ball one, no strikes.
The
Misses
guy at the
off
plate
the
could
plate.
recognize
1-2 to
slider
count.
out of the
Still,
hand.
just
Didn't
the
stand
second
very
batter
long
in
in
terms
inning,
of depth
and
on the
perception.
mound.
He knew right away pitches. it wasn't off
working
speed. Hard out there.
Yeah, there's the strike. Still
1-1.
tied at 0. Next
Ball
one
is
is off
off
the
the
plate. 2-2.
2-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
2 strikes.
Now batting.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Jordan Alvarez and a ball lifted in the air. Duran makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Royce Lewis.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Royce Lewis. Paredes, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Fought off foul. He takes a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be
And now it's
aggressive
Christian
and ready
Walker.
to hit in your zone.
Grounded out
Now
his
you're
first
in a tough
time.
spot.
Walker.
Backed off the plate that time. There's a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third.
Ball. 2 balls. 2 strikes. Full count.
Cut on and missed,
Foul.
and it's a
Will be
strikeout.
another
And
payoff
that
pitch.
is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rafaela settles underneath it, makes the catch, inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. On to the 4th.
Leading off
Now
for
it's
the
the second
Marlins.
baseman,
Second
Jonah
baseman,
Bride.
Jonah Bride.
And we're back here at
Lead
Fenway
off
Park, ready to
for
go
the
for the
Red
last
Sox.
half of the inning.
For a
The
strike.
batter will be the
You know, these
shortstop,
Marlins
Trevor
just lacking
Story.
discipline at the plate.
This is a
ballgame.
guy
They're
who's
chasing
in the
a lot of
lineup
pitches
first and
outside the
foremost
zone,
because
and
of
those
what he
chases are turning
contributes
into a bunch of
defensively,
outs.
Chris. When
Can
you
they
talk
turn
about
that around and stay
preventing
within the
runs
zone?
from being
We'll see,
scored,
but I think they
this
have
guy
to.
is a big contributor.
Ball. 1-2.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And that's through there for a strike. And the
Next
count
offering,
way off
1-2.
the plate.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that skips in the dirt. It's a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead
The
run.
shortstop
Takes the
second
ball.
walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the
Up next
plate.
for
The
the
game
Marlins,
plan that he's
first
sticking to,
baseman,
he's just not
Matt
going outside
Mervis.
of what he's looking for up there.
Lopez gets the swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the out his first
So
time.
he's really dialed in, and this
That is
offense
it.
is going to have to
That
do
is
something
it.
to break that rhythm. He's been incredibly efficient. Step out of the first pitch strike percentage
Agitate him a
over
little bit.
70%.
Do something
That's
that
well
just
above league
changes
averages.
what's
That's
happening
allowed
right now.
him to pitch well up at this pace. It's going to be a long game.
4th inning
So you gotta
underway.
figure out
No
quick.
score. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That catches the outside corner. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it. Doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And he's registered 3 Ks, and this is empty.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit.
As an infielder, you have to be ready for anything.
In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting it dirty, and making a great play.
There's the strike. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Ground ball, left side. Lewis throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Boston. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. And he's safe. And so it's first to third with on to the third inning.
Anything on the first right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Bregman now a chance for Davison De Los Santos.
Batting 8th, second baseman Brooks Lee.
And now Brooks Lee. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Here's the throw.
That's downstairs.
And that's ball long. But they do grab the lead.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that. At the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And that is ball one. Misses. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. Step off, throw to first. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for him. They stop the lead runner in second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap.
Drops in for a strike. Stands in now, and
get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. 2 outs. Lee leads off first.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Struck him out looking. Inside, almost got him. So the batting order turns over. This is Willie Castro. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to the left. And he can't come up with swing. It still finds a way to get off a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the game after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
But the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now, Xavier Edwards. Right through there, got him. There's 4 strikeouts now. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still no score. Back inside Fenway Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. The other way, the catcher comes up to makes the ground walk, and that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. And there's the midway in the 4th. It's the Marlins 1 and the Astros nothing. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't
back here in Houston. John Chapman for Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Yainer Diaz. And that one lifted in the air center field. Buxton moves under it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, center
And they're at the beginning of the plate. Seichel and Rafael's pitching well, but I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
1-0.
Still tied at 0. Swinging a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-1. About set, and on the mound in this one, Garrett Crochet. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance.
Now
Pitchers typically
back to the top of the mistake right now. Batting Jerry Durant.
He's just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants. Now it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Just missed. Jeremy Pena will hit next. He's 0 for 1, and there's a ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run.
That one
go
missed.
back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch is in there. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Generally, second time it's extended, you want to be able to lead those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes through that, and it's a strike. Pitch misses. And there's a 3-1.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Pena started after it, tried to hold left field. Now look to first, and he went around. And that'll do it. So here's Bader now. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. And we're still knotted at 0. Fouled off again. Bader remains 3-2 winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Out of the 4th, and Bader up to the plate, and it goes just foul. And the sweeper misses. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hill sizes this one up. He's got it. 1 away. Out to short. Next one off the plate inside. Ball boots in.
He never moved because he never had time to.
And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick for that pitcher. Doubled his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Here's Kyle. Calls it in. And there's you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out. He makes all the plays. Thinking this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound. Fastball for a strike.
It shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. He's able to play facing a opposite-handed pitcher. You only get a fraction of a second longer to see the diamond and swing in a pretty good difference. That's a line drive. Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 0-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
No strike.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering is downstairs. Center field. Hill gets under it. That one is upstairs. 2 down. Correa with a swing and a deep drive, left field. That's carrying well into the monster seats and gone. Next up, making it first out of here. It's his first time. And they lead it. It's 2-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there.
And a strike in there.
Full count.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the
Swing
plate
and a ball
requires a
popped
pitcher to
out
stay
for a strike.
square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the front shoulder down in the zone, I think you set
That is
yourself
out
up
number
an
3.
outstanding job mechanics will have a tendency to go
Now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. No around first and must make for second box now. And it's a 2-bagger.
Well, these Twins,
Everything came together
just
for
waiting
them.
for the
Man,
right
that
pitch
feels
to
so
come their
good
way.
to shoot an
And
absolute
very
the opposite
Back in
way.
Boston.
They're doing a good
And
job
on the
of
hill
working
here
over
today,
each
Tom
other. He's able to
Lolo
right off the
pitched.
bat
He got on him
across
for
the
That's the kind of thing hitters
It's
dream
always
about.
interesting
When
to
That's
see
in
how
there for a
he's
strike.
utilizing all of
Quickly,
his
nothing
pitches
is
and
two.
how
Go
many
ahead,
of
run
those
in scoring
relatively
position.
early on that
And
pitch.
stepping in for the Astros.
Really
Jim
keeping hitters
Clark.
guessing, and all of this stuff seems to be
That's
coming up
right.
the
That's
later
right.
in this tunnel.
Got
And
him.
that can make life
And that's
very
the first
difficult
out.
on his
Nice
opponent.
Next for
recovery
the
after
Twins,
giving up the
right
homer.
fielder, Matt
And now for
Wallner.
the Twins, Matt Wallner. Jaron
Tried to
Duran
left
leading
his first
things
time.
off and takes a strike. To the right side. Right. And Pablo Lopez was in an inning over, and it could have been one. Nice job there to keep it from getting the next foul.
He got on the side of the ball
Even
a
at
little
one
too much
apiece.
right there.
Major
Maybe
League
a little
Baseball
too
is
casual
on
as
the
well
show.
with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very
Keeps the
easy
at-bat
to lose
going with a
control of
foul
it to
ball.
either side.
Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. And we go to the top of the fifth. Now the third baseman,
measures
6
feet,
feet 2 inches.
and stays alive.
200 pounds. Valdez,
A former first-round
pick back in 2017. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean,
Leads
that
off
was
first
going
base.
out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that
way
pitch. If I
outside.
can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Runner goes. Now it's Alex
Fouls one
Bregman.
off.
Lopez.
And there's a ball.
He has a
Just doesn't seem
reputation.
to
I don't know,
wanna
maybe
throw
a
in the
knack for
fastball.
working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight
other
spot,
way.
and that's pretty valuable. He steps on the bag,
And you
one
won't see the
down.
skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of
And now
that,
the right fielder,
confidence grows with the
Jesus
players
Sanchez.
and teammates
1
playing
for
behind
2.
him that when things get a little rough out
Ground
there,
ball right
they know
side.
he'll find his way
And
through.
foul. Jeffers sends it to first. And they got Bregman for the out. And it's 1-0. And at first, 1 away. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. 2 down, bases loaded. So he says I don't care about draft rounds. Just take a seat. And the first 2 set down at the top of the fifth. The next 2 to
Keeping
hit. How much
the
the ability to
behind him
do
with
that
another
in a
ground ball.
tight
Good
spot is
execution.
the mental approach. Now
I
here's
think
the
it's
cleanup
very
hitter
much
for
being able
Miami.
to have
Jonah
laser-like
Bride.
focus,
That's
slow
pitching for a
everything
strike.
down,
0-1.
stay right
The
in
Red
that
Sox
moment,
with
pitch
some
to pitch,
bullpen action.
execution.
First pitch misses.
Focusing on that
Getting ready
catcher's
to go.
dismiss
That
with the
is
courtesy
the
of
ball.
warming
Down
up as
2-0.
well. Hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
That's inside. So 2 balls and no strike. Stairs. Ball
Well,
1.
I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone
2
either
runs
way, but
across in the
he looked a
inning.
little
Top
shocked
half of
for a
inning number
second
4.
there.
Going to count 1 and 2. There's a strike.
This game has been so tight,
Another
feels like the
fastball,
next
but
team to
missed the
score
spot.
will win it. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much
And
to
they'll
think
do
about.
it again.
Batting fourth,
So 2
first
down.
baseman,
Tristan
Casas.
Casas up next for the Red Sox. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took
Late
the best
on that
pitch he's going to
fastball.
see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know
Bounce
if you
that
take that
off
pitch
to the
against
left,
any
and we'll do
pitcher
it
out there
again.
in the mound.
2 down, nobody on. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. That one fouled off. Up the middle. Devers. They take the first out away. Out number 3. A little bit low.
Really
But
good
2
take,
come across to
especially
score in the
strikes.
inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer.
That wasn't
And
an
it's
easy
2-zip.
pitch to hit.
You're dialed
it's
into the
much
show.
easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Strike stepping in. Alex Bregman. On to the second for the third out. No score. Halfway home, all even.
Back
One
here at
apiece.
Fenway.
New inning getting started.
Here's
Here's Byron
This
Buxton.
is where you're looking for that
Singy, you
shutdown
gotta
inning,
appreciate
get
a
that
guy who's
hot
this
team
good
back in there to
defensively.
swing the bats.
I mean, watching him
these
track
Red
balls to
Sox
the outfield,
just
it
lacking
is
discipline
beautiful.
at the plate in this ball
We
game.
head to the
They're chasing
bottom.
swinging
Swing
pitches
and
outside
miss.
the strike
Strike
pitch.
pitch.
He's so turned into a bunch of
Calms the heart rate
they
of
turn
the
that
pitcher
around and
and
stay
the
within the
manager when the
zone.
ball goes
We'll
up in the
see,
air. You
but I
just
think they have
automatically
to.
assume that it's an out
Hard
every
grounder
time it's
into the
hit.
outfield for a knock. Next offering is fouled back. Man
There's
aboard on
one
the
guy that I
leadoff
can think
single.
about, Boog, who started as a third baseman
pitches in the
out
dirt.
Gordon,
Got the
and
top of
then
the ball
became
a little bit,
an
but not
elite
much. That was hit
perennial
pretty
Gold
hard through the
Glover out
infield,
in
so
left field
I
for
think
the
he'll be
Kansas
happy
City
with that
Royals.
swing.
But he's a guy that
Here
you
as
watch
you
him
foul
play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And now Isaac Paredes. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
2-2.
And that's in for a strike. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases. Despite the fact that he didn't play
Nobody
a ton
out.
of baseball as a kid.
Now batting.
Rappy coming to the plate now. Walked his first time. Swings
was
and
a
misses.
miss.
Took him out.
With two
And
strikes,
Chris,
may see
that's the
some
way to
movement over there at
neutralize
first
his
base.
speed
Trying
by
to
keeping
stay
him
on
on
the
the base.
double play right here.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in
Just
play.
missed.
But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next
quick
guy.
inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
2-0 to count.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Three
Pretty
runs.
standard.
This is
Empty
high.
one away.
Too fast.
He was a
Bottom
real
of the
good
fourth.
defensive
You're smart.
outfielder.
Look for
Good
something down
instincts,
in the
not
zone,
great
but
speed.
not too far. Don't want to chase
And
that
that's
ball.
in there
Yeah,
at the knees for a
that
strike.
one off the mark. Today's
And
game,
that's
not
pretty
that
good.
many
His house the other
fastball
night.
counts,
That
but
is true.
they're still in the back of their minds. They're looking for one.
That
Two
one
on change up
finds
call
the
right
zone.
there.
And
Excellent
that's clean.
situation to go with.
Still slings it to second. Throws it away. Good
In
back
there
up,
for a
though.
strike.
He's
Two balls,
right
two
there
strikes to
and no
count.
advance.
Up next for the Astros.
Full count.
Designated hitter, Jordan
Fouled off. First and
Alvarez.
second. Again. No outs. Alvarez getting ready to hit.
Three-pitch
Second inning here.
strikeout
No
last time
score.
up. Got to put up more of a fight in
3-2
this
the
one.
pitch is
Don't get ahead in the
outside.
count.
And
You can
ball
forget
four.
about having any success
walking
against
away,
him
the
for
count
him.
remains
He's being
0-2.
really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And the first
One ball, no
offering
strike.
is not close. Action in the pen down there.
Stays alive.
Seth Martinez appears to be getting loose. Ground
Nardi
ball could be
also
two. Getting ready. Off balance feet. There's one. And that's two. One down. Base is empty. Offense held in check there. Onto the top of the job to fight that one off.
Right
It's
back
the
to the
twins.
mound.
Could be an easy
Red Sox
two.
like about this
There's
guy.
one.
His
How
bat
about
stays in the
that
zone
double
for a long
play?
time. Gives
Oh,
him the
man, what a
ability to
smooth
foul
double
off tough
play.
pitches.
That was a thing of beauty
Now
from
batting
start to
first
finish.
baseman.
Misses off the plate. 1-2 to count.
Still,
Josh
Red Sox.
Winkowski
Second batter of
taking
the
over on the
inning,
mound.
Number 25.
Just trying to
He's
keep
already
this
thrown
one close
first
here.
Josh.
So this is
Going
where
around
they're
at scoring
give their
position.
players a chance to
Christian
fight back
Walker
into the
up
game.
next for the Astros.
Now
Now
it's
to
the
second
plate.
baseman.
Brooks
2-1
Williams.
outside.
That's
Worked to
ball
walk at his
one.
first trip to the plate. Good eye right there.
There's the strike.
What about the
Third,
fans at
two
Fenway?
strikes.
Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball
Swing and a
fans,
ball
which
lifted
is
in the air.
awesome.
Slides for
They're
the
not
stop.
waiting
Over
for
to
something to
first.
happen. They can
Nicely done.
smell
That's two gone.
a big inning
So it's
or
no runs.
anticipate
One hit,
a
a couple of errors,
situation setting
and one
itself
left
up.
on.
Royce
5 innings
Lewis.
complete.
2 outs,
Base
bases
tied
empty.
1-1. Here's Royce Lewis.
One thing I
Chop
found that was very
And now
cool
for the
was
Marlins.
making a great play to end the
Mervis.
inning and running off the field and
Mervis
getting a
measures
standing
6 feet,
ovation,
4 inches.
even at
Takes a strike.
times
6
when you've
years
got a
old.
player
I think
on
he
his
went
team.
out and
Best
made a
pitch
trade
for
for
now
him
last
last
year.
year.
They
Pitch
can sit like
doesn't
that
find the
and
zone.
apply
He
a
doesn't
great
know.
play on the
Takes that
field.
simply put,
These fans
are
here,
producing
they
a
love
lot
and
of
respect
quality
baseball.
swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have
I
been for
understand you
outs,
want to try to
there's
nothing
gauge
off
that
that
guy's
delivery,
fastball, but you also have to be
That's his
aggressive. That's
swing.
what he's
Appeal
doing.
in
He's
third.
going to now you're in a
Swing.
tough
Earl
spot.
Hendricks with the call. And that one a
That's low.
little
Back
off
to
the
the
plate that
knees.
time. And it's 2-1.
Full count. 3-1. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Count is full.
To the right side.
Full count.
The throw to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And a swing and a miss. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Dane Myers settles underneath it, makes the catch the other way. First pitch misses. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bases empty, one away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball there. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Ready to go for the last half of the game. Astros have some action at shortstop. Ryan Story preparing to come on. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard.
Hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially outside premier position. And that's what he does.
Do with that pitch.
See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game.
Run on base. Now, Davison De Los Santos.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie
And the first pitch misses to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Willie Castro, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses. Lopez gets the swing and the miss out in front, and 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
No, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the box, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit.
That one down the line.
That just changes what's happening right now, because
return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7
2 down, nobody on.
And we're at the top of the 1-1. That catches the outside corner. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one
ripped right center field. Here's the catcher.
Make that mistake again.
That's down. One out. Base is empty. Into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together perfect
on the ground right there. A side to the break throw. Miami's dumping some action.
You have to be ready for anything. And that's warming up as well. Going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And next for Minnesota, now it's Harrison the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Outside. And that is left side. This one chopped on the ground for foul. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Castro nothing doing for Boston. At second. We'll move to the third with no score. That misses. And the count is and went. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. And now the first baseman, Ty France. That's down and in.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
To the right side. Foul. We'll see another Bregman to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Brooks Lee.
And now this one is the air right field. Off walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Downstairs. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. That's ball 2. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Runner at second for strike 1.
So hard to touch.
Seth Martinez
at the top
gets
of the
into the
zone.
rock out of the
99, 98,
gets an opportunity to square up
against his
favorite team.
It's easy that
tosses the first pitch out there. That is the
looks
inning.
good because you see it for a
One
good
left
while
for
as a hitter.
Minnesota. As they're unable to add to their 2 down the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 2 in this one. That one misses. Ball 3.
1 strike.
Back here at Fenway, leading off, Trevor downstairs. And they're talking about elite defensive players in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list.
And just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw anything off speed right now.
Drops in for a strike. Speed never goes in a slump.
Just a little higher.
Defense should elevate. Staying alive, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics. The thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Leads a ball in 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. Received
That's
more
foul.
fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So the batting order turns over. Yeah, the batter is still 1-2. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing, a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. It's into the Crawford box is a home run. And they add a pair. It's 3-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. The grab here in the top half of inning number 3. Right through there. He's not supposed to strike out.
There are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He got that ball shot. Great extension on the ball.
Catcher comes up to him. Up next for the Astros. That's outside. And that's ball 1. And there's the strike the other way. And it's caught for the out.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through
here in the bottom of the
inning,
6th.
anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus.
Like the pitch.
Strikes the count
either to get you the finish line.
Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. Pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden you touch that one a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
2 outs. See if he gives him anything to hit here. Strike 1. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about the great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The next to hit at 0, last of the 3rd. Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, is down that time taking, and it's 0-1. That one misses in the dirt. Check on the runner. The Red Sox back in the looking for their first hit good for the most part. Is he going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and you have a great show.
And back to the top there as he sets him down.
Nobody wants their rhythm broken up, and sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
It's the Twins 2 and the Red Sox 0. Rolled over to 3rd. And started the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton and Carlos off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's outside. And it's 1-2. Well struck right to field. That's back in for a strike. Correa makes the catch on the edge of the track for Puerto Rico back in 2012. He blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a liner to the right side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one drilled left field. Bader makes the play. Back in the 7th, we have a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan 1-2-3 to the Red Sox. Still at 0.
On a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Derek Hill.
Man at first,
nobody out. On the
Bring
fourth,
on
and now Bader up to the
left
plate.
fielder Harrison Bader.
Just off the outside edge. 1-0. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
Out to short. Story. And that's
Yeah.
another ball.
Right now,
Struggling
Poole's
to
count
count
this
two
one.
balls.
No strikes, strikeouts
Free
earlier,
passes.
but
You
doing
can't
a
allow
much better
that.
job in this at bat to get
Now
ahead and find a
shortstop,
good
Carlos
hitter's count at
Correa.
2-0.
Go ahead, run up the swing, and
Here's
that is
Carlos
strike
Correa.
one. Nobody out.
Runs
So you
first.
talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Line drive, for the out.
That at bat is a positive sign.
Yeah.
You see the ball doesn't feel like it because of that big
Doesn't always work out. That's a little bit
sometimes
deeper.
defenders
From
try to
the outfield
outplay.
grass all the way
And down the
across
right
the
fielder,
diamond
Matt
and
Walker.
still get a pretty good
0-2
runner.
in
That's
this one.
impressive.
Fortes in the box again. Takes a strike. First pitch. And the Astros misses. Leading by 2. Top of the zone for inning number 7.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first
Outside.
base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just missed.
Last 2
Fights
pitches
it
have
off,
been
you'll
down
see
in the
another.
zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count,
Big
you're
swing
gonna have
and
to
a
give
miss.
in.
He has a
All of his
tendency to
pitches he
chase
get
out of the
back
zone,
into
and
this
that
at bat.
slider that's down, that's one of his
Next
money
offer
pitches to
is
get
in
that
for
swing
a
and
strike.
miss.
Correa with a swing and a deep drive.
Correa
Left
at
field.
first.
That's
One
carried
ball.
well.
And
it's
it's
into the
2-2.
monster seats and gone. He rocketed that
Pitch
one out of
misses
here.
outside.
And
Now
they lead it. It's 2-0.
Well, the best home runs are
Got
the
him.
ones that get
And
your
there's
team
2
the
away.
lead. That's a great feeling right there.
And it stays Here's the shortstop at the plate. Around second is Correa. Throw into third and into second with 1 away. That's a
breaking
double.
ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his
Yeah.
mechanics.
Nice
Down the
job.
driving that
Nice
front
job.
shoulder,
Right
there's
on
no
a
way
line.
you keep that
Hitters,
ball fair.
they take so many
Outstanding
reps in
job
the games
mechanically.
working on
He
going to the
deserves that
opposite
home run.
field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Buxton in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boo.
So
They're
up
just
next for
waiting
Minnesota,
the right
Royce
pitch to come
Lewis.
their way, and
Golden
I'm seeing
opportunity
very
right
patient
here.
at-bats out of them.
2-0
They're doing
the
a good
count.
job of
Here
working
it
the pitch
comes.
count, and
Late
they
on
don't
that
run that
fastball.
across the
I would
score.
throw
He's
him
so
out.
good about
And
trying
that's
to
a
drive
good
the ball
first
to the
strike.
opposite
Quickly
field,
nothing
flat
to
down
do.
situation.
Just
If he
takes
takes
a
that
lot of time
time
catching
a
up.
pair of runs
Swing
on
and a miss as he was out front.
The fact that that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice
Next
recovery
is
after
in
giving up the
right
homer.
fielder Matt
And now for
Walker.
the Twins. Swings and misses. Slide to left. It's a 1-2-3 inning. One away.
And the Marlins
We're down
down
half of the
quietly.
6th. Score holds. It's 3-1.
2-1.
Up the
He's got a
middle.
base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack
Back
this
into
line.
the pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Nice
7th.
job
There to keep it from
Now
getting
on
away.
Pretty
third
tight game.
baseman,
So
Royce
That one is
Lewis.
absolutely well suited. That's back
Got to
there.
do his best to keep the score as well.
And that
for
one
slow
is
motion.
over the monster
When
and
you don't
gone.
stay
So
on top
digging
of the
in,
ball,
he's
and
not
really
going
get
to
out
reach
front
their
and
lead.
finish
One
with a
gets
good
three.
point.
It's
Very
that
easy
is
to
last
lose control of it to either
Absolutely,
side.
no doubt off the
Now the
bat.
third baseman, Royce Lewis. He's
So
swinging and a ball
4-1.
popped up. First pitch misses. Settles underneath it. And there's one down. Lewis measures 6
Really
feet
nice
2
job to get your
inches.
first out of the ball
200
game.
pounds.
Now
A former
batting.
first-round pick back in
Designated
2017.
hitter,
Now here's the Astros designated
Alvarez.
hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Knew what pitch he wanted to
0
hit.
for 3
Spent
in this
on some
one.
other pitches in this
Thingy,
at bat. Was
he's
very
a guy that
patient,
covers both
and it
sides of
paid
the
off.
plate about as well as anyone in the sport.
Wallner, how
Leads off
difficult
first
is that
with
to
1
do?
away.
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the
comes the
ability to
skipper,
look out
and
there,
we're gonna
but
see a
also
pitch
to be able to
change in this
turn on
spot.
the inside
Josh
pitch.
Winkowski
Those that
out
can
of the
really
game.
sharpen
As he
things on
heads
the
for the
outer
dugout,
half,
we'll take
those
a
are the
quick
ones
break.
that become
Kick in the
elite.
new arm
Well,
on the
now
go when we get back. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Now pitching for the
Richard
Red Sox.
Fitz will take over here.
Number 80.
And with the big deficit on the
Richard
scoreboard,
Fitz.
he almost has to just put
And
that
there's
out of his
ball.
mind.
And that's some of
And
the
how
difference.
it matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next
And now
off
for the
is foul
Twins,
back. Ty France. Ground ball right side.
First offering is
And
fouled
foul
off.
ball. Swing and a ground
Man at
ball
first,
up
one
the
away.
middle. Handles, throws to first. Two up, two down. Only one out here in the inning.
Now batting.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take one out. Base is empty.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. The next twin over to down. Two grounds and grounded out in his first at bat.
Now batting. Second baseman.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Two down, base is empty. Brooks Lee in for a twin up to hit. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Josh gets out of the way. Getting ready to go. Bernardino warming up as well. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Pretty easy to get up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know he's going to finish.
Two runs across the inning.
In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit. Very impressive. That was a very close zone to fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. Up the middle. And the lead is now 5-0. The force Major League Baseball is on the show. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go bottom of the ground, right, stepping in for Boston. Connor foul. Bottom of the 4th, still stepping in for Boston. Alex Bregman.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Two out. First pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox
swings here and drives one well left field, way back to the gap.
I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations. You know, these Red Sox just
that'll fire up the dugout, and they have the pitches outside the box, but no chase there. Third run of the game.
They have a lot of plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
That one outside. 3-1 now.
Oh, they've had a good time scoring in this one. The pitcher up there on the mound wants to keep attacking. Make sure that they don't get any confidence. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that it's not on the team.
The pitcher comes up to him.
They still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
You're ball, 1 strike.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Here at the bottom of the 7th, coming to the plate now. Walked his first right center field. Second time, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second.
In the zone.
Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
He's got good stuff.
And his hot hitting continues.
And trusted. They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton. Everything seems to get started around this guy. The dugout, so those play opportunity here. You've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And now, runner at second, scoring position. So next up for Houston, Jeremy
definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving on. Now a hit. Today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 7th, in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to first, and that one ripped into right. Steps on first for the out. Pulls it down, and that will end the inning. But the solo shot stretches there, leading even further.
That's the defense.
It's now a 4-run ball game.
Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. 3-2. The pitch is outside. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Second walk of the game for him, and we all know about his patient game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for. Very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Connor Norton now at the plate. The Fish in striking distance. The next round ball could be 2. And the count is off balance feet. Here's 1, and that's 2. Way inside. Check there.
Sometimes it takes a couple of pitches to get a feel, especially when you move
It's
from
the
that
Twins
bullpen
2,
mound into
center
the
Red
field.
Sox nothing. Buxton makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch
there
on
as
the
he
run
swings
right
through
there.
it.
He's
Activity
saving
in the
extra
Houston
bases for
bullpen.
sure.
Josh
If the pitch is
Hader,
spread, he'll
lefty
give
with
it
saves,
back.
swinging
Josh
his stuff.
Hader
Josh
is ready to deal the next
taking over
pitch.
on the mound.
Number 25.
Just trying to keep
man
this one
aboard.
close here, and this is where a bullpen
for
can
the
give
Red
their
Sox.
players a chance to fight back
Leading
into the
off
game.
for the Twins.
Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Foul ball
Worked
there.
to walk in his
Misses
first trip
just
to the
off
plate.
the outside edge. I think that was a strike. There's a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time? That's a
Definitely
Slider got
intelligent
him for
baseball
strike
fans,
three.
which is
Well, that's always
awesome.
the key
They're
to
not waiting for
effective
something to
pitching is
happen.
getting
They
ahead
can
in the count.
smell
And
as a
a
pitcher
big
getting
inning
or
allows you to start
anticipate
expanding the
a
zone.
situation
Two
setting
outs.
itself
Yeah,
up.
one in
And all of a
scoring
sudden
position.
that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the
that's
pressure,
in for a
you end up
strike.
committing
One thing
to a
I
pitch
found
as a
that was
batter
very cool
before you
was making a
recognize
great
what
play
it
to
is,
end the
and that's
inning
what leads
and
to the
running
strike.
off the field and
here
getting
is
a standing
Jesus
ovation,
Sanchez.
even at
Finds
times
his way
when you're
next
not a
over.
player
He's
on their
in
team.
for a strike.
As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These
Man at
fans
first with
here,
one
they
gone,
love and respect
next will be the
baseball.
cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. And there's a strike.
This guy's definitely looking for a
third.
big swing in
No
the bat
swing.
right here. Try to close
with
that
the
gap.
call.
But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Full count.
Next
Ball
offering
two.
misses down and away. A little bit low.
That's ball low.
And delivers outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to
the
hit
right
here
side.
with three-hole hitter coming up if he's
The
walked.
throw to first.
And a foul ball.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. In danger of losing a no-hitter here.
Jeffers.
Foul ball, and it remains
Ryan
a full
Jeffers.
count. The next Twin up to hit. His first at-bat was a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away. And up next for Miami. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Over 3 with 2 strikeouts and a grounder. The other way.
Fastball slightly elevated.
And
He just
foul
having a hard
ball.
time catching up.
2 outs. And first offering
That
is
one
fouled
out
to
off.
right. Walner sizing this
base
one
is
up.
empty.
And that is that. Foul ball there. And the Red Sox leave 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And that's in the dirt.
Back here in Boston,
Leading off
top
for
of inning number
Minnesota,
7.
catcher,
And now the
Ryan
Twins catcher,
Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers. Sanchez fouls it off first.
and
And
first
2-1
offering a
fastball for a strike. Fitz, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick. In 2021, it's a strikeout. And
One
that left for
misses.
Miami. And it's
And they
1-1.
trail it
4-1. Ripped on the ground a second. Whips it to Casas. 2 up, 2 down. That's a little bit low. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andrew Nardi to the leadoff
Just trying to
spot in
keep
the
this one
Twins
close
lineup.
here, and
Next
this is
is
where
the
a bullpen
designated
can
hitter,
give their
Willie
players a
Castro.
chance to fight back
Over
over
to
to
his
his
hitter for
strikeouts.
strikeouts. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. That misses, and that's ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Hill makes the grab. That one down the line. Outside low. Kicks foul. And it's 3-2.
Up next for the Astros. Right fielder.
And next to hit for Houston, Ben Gamel. He's already homered here in this one. Side corner, got him low, missing inside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And now the
Now
DH,
batting.
Willie Castro.
Designated hitter,
1 for
Willie
3.
Castro.
That's strike 1.
0-1.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops
that's
off the
outside.
wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came
Now batting,
together
left
perfectly
fielder,
for him right there.
Harrison
Loud
Bader.
contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
So runner at second, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Harrison fans another. And that's three straight strikeouts.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension.
Out towards it, center. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
That's just a really nice catch.
Stands in
the
between
run
and
takes extra bases for sure. The pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ripped on a line. Durant makes the play, and that's out number 3. At the plate now. That Twins retired in short order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air right field. Back here in Boston. And set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Now, Red Sox fans are frustrated, no question, as he was out front that time. And first offering is fouled off the mark, and that's ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down.
That's the ball.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fastball right back to the mound. That misses the zone. This is the first 3-2. Jose Altuve waiting to hit for Houston. Minnesota. As they're unable to add to their 2-0 Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Jorge Alcala and a payoff pitch. Loosening in the pen. Cologne swinging a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work back here as he sends him down 1-2. Astros are down. You talk about especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be fielding percentage and what it looks like. The ability to have a range and
Josh Hader.
Close holes that normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special. And you can see it in his first step.
Let's see if he can wrap it up field towards the monster, and it hits off the monster. And the first again, Meyer. The throw into second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
But the thing that you can do consistently every single game, you're right on the brink of defense if you're talented in that way. And this is what this guy does. Make it to the finish line.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. So now the hard throwing left-handed Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. The swing there. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the Hader going. One out. At times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball slider combo that is so impressive. That one finds the corner. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Still 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. That's down and in. A slider missed. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
And now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida lifted into year right field. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make. If you can't make it,
rounded out his first time up. He's 2 outs away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The next up for the Marlins.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position for 2 outs.
Multi-time All-Star. 30 years old now.
Gets the
he
third
joined the
base
team
now
as a
just
free
90 feet
agent.
away.
That one the other way. And it's caught for the out. A play off to the right side. That'll find the zone. Gets him to chase.
Anything to do that fastball or 2 is bonus. You're not looking at the location very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit in the air. Left stands in now. Looks at that one inside. And that's the 3rd out.
He's controlling things out there on the mound.
One
not
left
around at all.
It's
Even in attack
on the
mode since the
ground
very
out to
start.
short. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw,
top of the
but he knew he had plenty of time to
Correa.
take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
So they're down to their final out. Derek hit through there, getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul. That one misses in the dirt. The Red Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. In the dirt, 3-2 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And it finds his way. Struck him out. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. There as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple.
It's the twins to hit.
With the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time. Starting to break good action now. Here's
a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that ball.
If you want to try to steal a base,
now you see
even
sluggers from time to time try and use
so get a little momentum
really as a way
as you turn it over.
Beat the shift. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Witkowski to the right side, and this should be steps on the bat himself. Ball game.
Season ticket holder. You just come to a couple games a year to see your team win at home. There's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB, the showdown over the odds. And we're at the top of the 8th. Thanks for joining us. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the